Hi, and welcome to my channel. Let me pull it up on my iPad, and I remember to turn my volume down. I don't know if anybody's live. I don't think so. I think April Sarah has gone off, and I don't see Michelle on. Um, so I'm just going to answer this message, and then I am going to pull up the chat on my iPad, and then we will get started. So let me go. Okay, here we go. And like I said, I turned the volume down already. Okay, there you go. Oh, hi, Jess. Boy, you're fast. I was just setting up um, the chat on my iPad, and this is the first time I remembered to turn the volume down before I. This is the first time I remembered to turn the volume down before I turned the iPad on, so we didn't have that extra feedback. Well, first of all, welcome. And secondly, how are you today? I hope you're doing well or reasonably well, all things considering. As I was saying, I wasn't sure if anybody else was live. Here's my friend Elizabeth. Hi, Elizabeth. Welcome to my channel. Elizabeth, April Sarah's done, right? Hi, Kim. Nice to see you, hon. Thank you for coming. So now we have Jess, Elizabeth, and Kim. So this is great. And April is done. Okay, good. I wanted to make sure April was done. I wasn't able to log on to April's today, but I definitely wanted to wait until she was done. As far as I can tell, nobody else is live. And if somebody else is live, then that's just life, right? Oh, so she came on earlier today. That's cool. That's good to know, Elizabeth. Thank you. Hi, Kathy. Welcome to my channel. I think this might be your first time here. I love you, Kathy. I have been seeing you on live streams for years, Kathy, and then of course on Instagram. You like a lot of my Instagram posts, so I appreciate your support. So it is Kathy's first time, so everybody welcome Kathy. That Nichols is Kathy with a C. Okay, so I have three things in front of me right now. I have intricate patterns in this image I started, which I would go over it some more with the Neo colors right here. I have the Drew Maurice image that I'm working as a color along with Jackie to finish. And I have my diamond painting. So let's have a vote. Um, okay, so no one is live. I didn't think so, Kim. I did check and I didn't see anybody. And if I did, if more than one of us is live, people have different devices, so we'll just go with that. So if I had it my way, I would continue to work on this diamond painting because I absolutely love it. But I want, there's only a few of us here, so holler out. What do you want me to work on? Do you want me? Oh, thank you for the thumbs up already. I don't know who did it, but thank you. Jade Summer. Okay, so Kim goes for the intricate patterns. Um, I meant to count how many Jade Summers I have, and I think I have 7. So if we're going to go with Jade Summer, we're going to move my diamond painting trays out the way. So give me just a moment to do that. And of course, I flipped over a tray, guys. Right? That's the only thing that I could do, right? Is flip over a tray. So let me pick up these drills really quickly. I was trying to handle it nicely, but I flipped them over. So let's. Fortunately, the tray that I flipped over was only partially filled, so it won't take me long to pick up these gems. I'm not even going to pick them all up now. I'm just going to put the tray on top of where it's spilled. Move this out of the way carefully. I have the things that I have 8 different trays out, so I'm just trying to carefully move that out the way. And I was trying to get this basket here because I have the Bic mark intensity markers that I'm using on the Jade Summer, so I just wanted to get those. So let me continue to rearrange my desk. It will only take a second. I'm a very orderly person, so I can't half do anything. So if we're going to color, we have to get rid of all the diamond painting paraphernalia. Okay, Elizabeth also votes Jade Summer. You have, okay, I have time. You're not going anywhere. Thank you, Kim. So I'll unplug my light pad. On my one of my carts, I have a workstation or workspace. I'm not sure exactly what it's called, but it's like a tray. So I'm just setting my diamond painting over there. I'll move my phone out the way. It was right here, so I'm just kind of backing it up. Oh, I see more drills. I thought I got all the drills up, but we won't worry about the drills. Okay, so the desk is cleared off. So we're going to put aside the Droomeries, and there we go. Order. I need order, guys. Oh, your Wi-Fi is stinky today, Jess. I'm sorry. Well, first of all, hello. I'm so glad you're here. I hope your Wi-Fi is good to you, at least to some degree, so that you can hang in there. The only thing I can suggest, and I'm sure you know this already, is to just make sure you're at the highest bandwidth, but we know how that is. So let's go back to this. Now, when I left off on this, I think it was Tuesday, I left off with the dark blue, and Jess, if you can hear me, I chose these colors for the color along you have, and I'm going to go grab that. So bear with me, guys. I will be right back. I'm back. I had to get up and get that. Don't ask me why. Oh, it was in my bedroom because when I got it, I brought it in my bedroom. But the reason I got up is because Jess has a Jess, can you type in your hashtag? Jess has a hashtag for September. I mean for October. And it has to do with fall, but I can't remember the hashtag, but it's these 10 colors. So I went as close as I could go with the Bic Intensity. And then I'm going to use a couple of neo colors in the surrounding areas. But I don't remember Jess's hashtag, but I did print this page up. So if anybody wants to color a fall picture with Jess's hashtag, and if Jess is broken up and doesn't hear me asking her, I will find out and I will put, oh, there it is. Say hello to fall 2020 with these colors. So you can check Jess out on Instagram. She's Color Me a Pink Monkey. Or you can screenshot right here. You know what, Elizabeth, these markers are really very, very good. They really are. So I decided to work with this Jade Summer image with these colors. So that's Jess's hashtag. One more time, it is Say Hello to Fall 2020. And let's see, I don't have a pattern in mind, so I'm just going to go for it. I say gonna a lot. You know, when I say gonna and gotta, Siri and auto type pick up the wrong grammar, and my mom would not forgive me if she heard me use an incorrect grammar. So I'm just going to get started. Those are runway colors for fall winter 2020. I didn't know that, Jess. I did not know that. I just printed that up maybe a month ago, but I never really attended to it. I did start this, I think, on Tuesday, and I never went back to it, but I keep this white basket for whatever current thing I'm working on, or in this case, 2 different things. If you don't know Nichols Jess, her name is Kathy. She's a real sweetie pie. While I have some of you here, I did want to tell you my plans. I made a video, but I'm not happy with the video, so I will remake the video. But we are going to do some giveaways on this channel. And I also want to do a giveaway on Instagram because I just hit over 1,000 followers on Instagram. I think I have 1,005 or 1,003. So I have a couple giveaways I'd like to do for this channel. Oh, you guys know Nichols. Awesome. For this channel, I'd like to do a giveaway for every 100 that I reach, and in increments that will go up until I get to 1,000. And I also will think of a giveaway to do on Instagram since I achieved 1,000 on that this afternoon. And so I have 687 subscribers on this channel. So when I get to 700, there'll be a giveaway. And I'm kind of working it out how I'm going to set it up. And it will have something to do with something that I ask you guys to do in the comments. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be a gift certificate at the Amazon of choice so that anybody across the pond can, or in Canada, can join in. I don't want to, thank you so much, Kathy. Thank you, hun. I don't want to do a United States only giveaway. I would like to do something where everybody can partake. So I haven't set the amount that I'm going to do. I do want it to be an incremental amount, like a certain amount for 700, a higher amount for 800, a higher amount for 900, and a very nice, healthy amount for 1,000. So if you know anybody that's not following me, I would ask that you spread the word. And I have to watch the video I made announcing this. I think I need to do a better job on that video. So thank you, Elizabeth. So I just want to let you guys know that you have a chance on getting a gift card. Um, I know sometimes when people do gift cards, they also do it for Book Depository because sometimes if, say, for example, you're interested in a coloring book, you'll do better with Books Depository. So if I'm able to do a Book Depository giveaway, then I will. And I'll give you an example. Hi, Kat. Thank you for joining. Okay, thank you. Kim encouraged me to get this book. This is Jade Summer Intricate Patterns. And I also got Jade Summer's Intricate Flowers. So I really like this book. Thank you for joining my channel. So like I said, I'm going to do an incremental giveaway for each 100 that I get, with a nice, healthy giveaway for 1,000. And I just have to fully establish in my head what type of questions I'm going to ask. And of course, it will be done with random.org or the random organ, whatever you call it, so that it's completely fair. And so that's my plan. Now, my channel was stagnant for 9 months when I did not make any videos. So what we have now, I'm just looking at this to see if I want to add any more red. Or this is actually not red. This is, what are you? Desert Rose. Hi, Christiane. Pretty name. Pretty name. I have a daughter and a sister with the middle name Kristen, and I named one of my daughter's middle name Kristen. So I love the name Christiane. Very, very pretty name. Welcome to my channel, Christiane. I think this might be the first time I've seen you. So if so, welcome. Jess is still here, so hopefully Jess's bandwidth is going to hold out. I really hope it does. Okay, let's see. Let's put some more red in here. I love patterns, and if you check out my Pinterest under Robin Loves Reading, you'll see over 900 pictures that I colored. And my early pictures were all pattern books from an artist called Kendall Bone. There was another one that worked for him named Lizzie Blue, and there was a third one. And I have, I would say, 25 Kendall Bone books. So I've done a host of pattern type books, mostly Paisleys and just intricate designs, things also like 3D and so forth. So this book definitely appealed to me. I'm going to stay in the circle and choose one more color for inside the circle. I guess we'll go with a blue. Now, I know that I said I was going to stream on, I wanted to stream on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays because those are the days that Tony works. And it's just easier for me to stream when he's not at home. Well, this is a rare Sunday where he's actually working. So I just harped on that train to stream while my husband's at work. So, what did everybody do so far this weekend? Anything different or exciting? Why does I think I made a no, I didn't make a mistake. Okay. I okay, I did make a mistake. So we have to take these blues here and make them red so that there's synchronicity. So let's fix that mistake. You're calling your first Don Davidson page? Kat, I've never even heard of Don Davidson. Is Don Davidson on Etsy or is this an Amazon thing? I mean, an Amazon artist. No, let me say this correctly. Is Don Davidson on Etsy or is it something that I can get on Amazon? Jess, I know that you're sleeping a lot because of the after effects of your accident, so I'm really sorry. Elizabeth, I'm truly sorry you had a migraine. I go through migraine phases and they are absolutely no fun. Okay, she's on Etsy, Kat. I will definitely check her out. What does she do? Does she do fantasy? Does she do realistic? Can you give us an idea what she does? Hi, Debs. Welcome. Debs, I downloaded Words with Friends last night at maybe like around midnight, and I just could not find you. So I'm going to screenshot you my Words with Friends information because it absolutely refused to find you. It had a name and then it had a name in parentheses, and both times it came up blank. So I'm not sure what I did wrong. But then, of course, it was during the middle of the night, so I could have just been tired. Don Davidson does beautiful fantasy art, mainly beautiful girls, witches, elves, and etc. Okay. It's always good to hear of a new artist, so we'll definitely have to check her out. Maybe we can feature some of her work on this channel. I have to see because I don't do a lot of PDFs because I wasn't coloring for a long time, so I never paid much attention to the PDFs. Let's see, I got to get this blue here. Her husband does some nice pictures as well. Oh, that's cool. A talented husband and wife team. That's awesome. I want to work on my jigsaw puzzle some more today. It's going to be very slow going. I got something that has a lot of the same type of color. It's bricks on the ground and bricks on the building. So it's going to be very challenging. Also, it's a new company that I've never used before, and it's called Anatolian. And it's really not interlocking. So I'm constantly pushing the pieces together. So I'm a little annoyed with it, but I'm not someone who gives up, or at least not someone who gives up easy. So I will just work on it a little bit each day. It usually takes about 2 full days to complete a jigsaw puzzle, but with this frustrating puzzle, it'll probably take me a week. You worked on some designs for a journal sticker, Jess? I knew that you were making a pencil roll, but I didn't know you were making stickers too. I can't wait to see Jess. Congratulations. Do you have a Cricut, Jess? Are you working with a Cricut? Yes, Jess. Why? Dang it. Elizabeth is working on A World of Fairies and Fantasy by Molly Harrison. Okay, I've heard of Molly Harrison. That's pretty good. Christiane, wait, who wants to get a mummy? Oh, Dawn Davidson's husband has a mummy for Spooktober. Okay, I have to check that out. I don't do Halloween, but I do like to look at good art. Okay, so you have a silhouette, so you know what you're doing. That's awesome, Jess. Hopefully you can think of all these projects, and as you start to feel better, you can come up with something and open your own Etsy store if that's what you have in mind, because people always like personalized stickers and things of that nature. Oh, you are working on a full shop. You go, girl. Okay, we have somebody else new in the channel. Lady loves the color in diamond paint. Welcome to my channel. I love your name because you're telling me that I can lengthen my name, because I think I have to lengthen my name because Robin Loves Reading is not encompassing everything I'm doing on my channel now. So I'm thinking of making it simply Robin Loves Reading and More, or something along that line. So welcome, lady. I appreciate you coming to my live. Um, I'm glad that you like to color and diamond paint. I think just about everybody in here does both. Jess, you already have a website. Why do I not know that? But you'll start on your website and you move to Etsy when you're ready. Um, these are big intensity markers, lady. Can we call you lady, or would you like to call you something else? It's a pack of 36. I'll show you the packaging. It's the big intensity ultra fine 36 marker set, and I do have other permanent markers. I have Lemouche and I have CaliArt, but these are fine point, ultra fine point, so I'm using these for this image. Okay, so we got the inside done, so let's work on the outside. Okay, it's under your business name. Okay, I'll ask you about it later. Okay, Elizabeth does not diamond paint. She only reads in colors, and I'm a reader. As you can tell, Robin loves reading. Yes, Jess, these markers are perfect for this because, first of all, I haven't colored with permanent markers for quite some time. So I like the discipline that I need to stay in the lines with these while I refamiliarize myself with permanent markers, so that when I get to the better line art coloring books, that I know what is going to spread or whatever. And I do have something behind to protect the previous page, by the way. Your grandson, daughter-in-law, and son-in-law have just gone. They come every Sunday, almost every Sunday. Well, that's nice that you get to spend time with your family on the weekend, Debs. I love that. Kat, you say you read a ton, you color a ton, and you time and paint a ton. Is there anything that you don't do, Jess? I mean, Kat, I love it. I love it. I read a ton, Jess. I'm coloring just a little and I'm diamond painting just a little, but that is about to change. And you study a ton. Are you in school right now, Jess? Are you trying to get a degree, or are you extending a degree? Yes, I definitely agree with Kat. We are glad that you can spend some time here, Debs. That's great. Let's see. I think after this live stream today, I'm going to go over to Etsy and buy Coloriage Wild 4 and 5. I have 1 through 3, and it's going to cost me a pretty penny to get both books, but I keep looking at them every week, and she's down to like 2 of one and 1 of the other. So if I don't buy them, I could miss out. And I think that's Cool Craft Books. So I do want to pick those books up today. I hope I can pick them up today. You're finishing off your A levels, one more exam. Okay, fingers crossed. I hope it goes well for you. You love being busy. So are you young, Kat? Is A levels like in America that would be like a senior year? Is that what A levels is, Kat? What did I miss? Yes, we are. Oh, baking is who bakes? Who bakes? Who bakes? Who bakes? Wait, 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 wait. Somebody in here bakes. Oh, Kat cooks and bakes, or Kathy, do you cook and bake? Whoever bakes, more power to you. I think that's great. But Kat, I hope the best for you, and I hope that you'll be able to pass with flying colors. Your little munchkin will be 3 in 2 months, Debs. Oh, that must be so much fun. I've got a toddler grandson who's 19 months old, and it's a fun age. You're nearly 20, you homeschool, so you've done your exams in your own time. Well, congratulations, Kat. You're a busy young lady. You color, you diamond paint, you read, and you're almost done with your A levels. Congratulations. Y- Oh, you used to bake a lot, Jess? That's great. Okay, that sounds fine, Christiane. I know your house is, if it's not already smelling good, it's going to smell great. Let's see, what was I doing? You mod for Shell Artie. I've been to Shell's channel maybe twice, or it could have even just been once, and I think that was yesterday. So, okay, that's good to know that's where I've seen you before, because your name, Kat, K-A-T, definitely sounds quite familiar. Yes, Jess. Jess hit the nail on the head. Stay busy while you're young. I used to tell my younger sister, she's like 15 years younger than I am. I said, Nikki, you don't want to grow up. Enjoy being young as long as you can because adulting is not easy. And if you can be busy and productive at a young age, then that will give you a better leg up on life. And staying busy with COVID can't be easy. Homeschooling couldn't have been easy. So I applaud you for finishing up your A levels or studying for your A levels. Oh, do they ever, lady? Do they ever? You do get out, really? Some of us pretty much live on YouTube, Kat, so I don't know about that, hon. I don't know about that. The fan is going rapid on my laptop. I don't usually hear my laptop fan, so that's a little concerning. Yes, growing old is not fun. You had roast chicken with vegetables, stuffing, mashed potatoes, and Yorkshire pudding for tea or dinner. Oh my word. What a yummy, yummy dinner. So, Debs, it must be 7 or so your time then? Ooh, cod chowder. Oh my gosh, Kat. I'm a New Englander, so that sounds really good. Welcome back, Christiane. Let us know when your house starts to smell like a bakery. Let's see. Trying to stay with a pattern here. I think Kim told me to buy these Big Intensity like 6 months ago, and I never bought them, so I just got them maybe a month ago. Your mom's making soup today. You looking forward to that? Oh, enjoy, Jess. Okay, it is 7 in the evening, Debs. Well, thank you so much for visiting my channel after entertaining your family with that beautiful home cooked meal. Yes, we do get the most beautiful fall colors, Kat. We really, really do. We also get the very difficult to deal with weather, like it's in the 60s or 70s during the day, but in the high 30s or low 40s at night. And now I have the sniffles, and I think it's because of the temperature change. At least I hope that's all it is. Okay. Enjoy, Jess. Will you be able to rest when you're at your mom's, Jess? Will you be able to have some downtime? Lady, yes, I have a hard time choosing colors, so let me tell you what I do. Um, this is a hashtag, this palette is a hashtag that's just set up for fall. So what I do when I start a picture is I go to Pinterest, and they're not called palettes, they're called something else, and I can't think of what it's called. But I go to Pinterest and I get a color scheme, and I usually have 5 colors that I work with, and then I take those 5 colors and I expand those 5 colors. So after I get 5 colors, I then go to my color wheel and I work with um complementary colors, and that's how I choose colors. So doing it on my own, I'm not really good at, but I just bounce off of whatever I find on Pinterest. Okay, let's bring some turquoise into this picture. We haven't used any yet. You have a book that helps with picking colors? You know what? Actually, I have an app. I don't know what the name of it is, but there's an app. It's called Color Picker. But I've never used it. But there is an app that you can use to pick colors. I've just never used it. But then I have to admit that I was on a almost a 2-year coloring hiatus, so I downloaded Color Picker during my coloring hiatus, so that's why I haven't used that app yet. Okay, so now that I'm using this turquoise on the outside of the circle, I'm going to bring some turquoise to the inside of the circle in a few minutes. I know that color in this pattern is not exciting, so we're just here for the conversation, right? You take breaks with hobbies, lady? Yeah, my break was stress related. Not only did I take a break with coloring, but also with this channel. I let this channel sit for nearly 9 months without a single upload. Um, okay, there's Design Seeds. It's a website that has loads of palettes. Yeah, palette. That's the word I was looking for. Debs. So Design Seeds and Color Picker if you want a quick way to pick out colors, lady. Um, and you can get a good palette to start with, and then you grow from there. And Kim has a busy week ahead. She's getting her granddaughter tonight, and her granddaughter decided that she's going to keep Kim young. Let's see how I got to think about how I want to do that. I'm going to go to the inside of the circle for a minute or two. Oh, you buffered for a minute. I'm sorry, hon. I hope that it comes back to you. Kim, have you rested up for your granddaughter, or are you just going to go for it when she gets there? Hi, Della. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for coming. You're a kitten, Mama Della? Tell us, do you have new cats, or did one of your cats have kittens? Kittens are the cutest things, boy. I'm going all out the lines. I guess I'm going to color either all of these patterns with the same color or a darker color to make up for going out of the lines. You took 10 years away while your boys were growing, so you went nuts and came back to them the last 2 years. Cook color. Okay, so just 10 months, Jess? South Sun 160 oil pencils are good. They blend well with Prismacolor. Awesome, Elizabeth. Good to know. And 160 is a great number. Elizabeth, are they named and numbered or just numbered? She's a good kid. Graham just isn't used to having a young one all week. Yeah, I get that totally. You have a 2-week-old rescue kitten, and now she's 4 weeks old, so you had to bottle feed her, I'm sure. Okay, so they're numbered. Elizabeth, did you swatch them or did you just start using them? Because you know me, I have to, well, you may not know, but I have to swatch everything. Well, I didn't swatch these, but pretty much any big set would have to be swatched. Your mom got you those. Yeah, I remember you shared a picture of those. I'm glad that they blend well and they work with Prismas. That's awesome. I might have to get some of those. South Sun, I'll remember that. Okay, you're bottle feeding her. Does she have to be on a really tight schedule, like every couple of hours, Della? Oh, must be so much joy in that. We had a kitten named Sylvester that we got young, and we only had to bottle feed him for a week, and then we were giving him pet milk, I think it was called. I can't remember. It might have been kitten milk. I'm not sure. I mean, it was only 1 week we had to do it. And in order to get him to eat, I would have to put canned food on my finger and until he got the idea on how to eat. And um, he never got big. I mean, he got to um, maybe 7 or 8 pounds. He just stayed tiny. Every 2 to 3 hours, and at night every 4 to 6 hours. So just like having a newborn, Della. How did you find her, Della? Can you tell us? They go over markets really well, Elizabeth. Okay, you're selling these salsa pretty good. You're a good enabler, Elizabeth. The enabler train is on. When your grandson stays, it's usually for 3 nights. A toddler for 3 months or a preschooler? Debs, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Not 3 nights. If you want everybody to see it, Kim, feel free to send it to me and I'll open it up on my phone and share it. So let me tell you what I was thinking about with my channel. As some of you guys know, I want to do diamond painting, coloring, jigsaw puzzles, and of course, all things blog related, like book reviews, wrap ups, and things of that nature. But I was trying to figure out everybody's stream schedule. Like I just got a notification that CL Aldridge went live, but I don't usually watch her, excuse me, most Sundays, so I had no foreknowledge that she would be streaming today. So I guess it's going to be a point where 2 people, 3 people are going to be streaming at the same time. Okay, Kim, let me take a look. Um, let's see if we got it. We don't have it yet. Oh, there we go. Oh, look at this flower, guys. If let's see if there you go. Look at that. Beautiful job, Kim. Nice blending. What book is this from, Kim? That stinks, Jess. Can you get something like a Wi-Fi extender, or it's just where you live that your Wi-Fi is like that? Jess, I mean, Kat's been coloring for a year and a half, and you're a young lady, and you did art before that, Kat, you go, girl. I would love to see your stuff, Kat. Are you following me on Instagram? It's Robin Loves Reading, just like my channel. That's from Twilight Garden. I should have recognized that. Very nice, Kim. Kat, please follow me. Oh, Kat's in another level. Kat, please follow me on Instagram so I can follow your work. I will tell anybody that wants to listen that I have no art training whatsoever, never had, and never will. I'm just somebody who likes to put color to paper, and that's as far as it goes. Like how Jess is creating stickers and she's designing a pencil roll. I have none of those skills. Let me tell you about my diamond painting addiction for a minute, guys. Um, I kind of hit a wall with the 13 new diamond paintings I bought because I didn't have any money. But a deposit that I put in on Friday somehow decided to go through today, Sunday. So now I have to exercise self control and not buy any more diamond painting. I know, look at my hands are going crazy right now. I feel like if I go on any website, I will be broke in 2 hours. So, how do you not buy all the diamond paintings, you guys? There's somebody that came to my channel last week. His name is Jeremy. He has a long, like, I think it's JT something crafts. He said he has 200 diamond paintings. I'm like, wow. Okay, Elizabeth sent me a picture. Kathy's like, good luck with that, Robin. Let's see Elizabeth's picture. Give me 1 second, guys. Oh, guys, look at this one. Look at the shading on this. Is this with the salsa and pencils, Elizabeth? That's excellent. Is that from Mythomorphia? One of the Mythomorphia books, Elizabeth, or is it from one of Kirby Rosanis' books? Kat, I'm getting all excited to see your stuff. Please follow me on Instagram, Kat, so I can see your art. Kat, let me tell you something about me. You don't know me, Kat. I'm a mother of 6 and a grandmother of 10. Technically 9 because I lost a granddaughter last year when she was 1 year old. I don't think I've told too many people that. So I'm a grandma, and I love kids, and I love young people. And to see a young person that has multiple hobbies is amazing. And to hear these ladies talk about how talented you are already warms you to my heart, Kat. So if you need a online grandma, guess what? You got one. Just saying. Just saying. Elizabeth, what book is that from, hun? And now Kat kind of answered my question in part. She said that she only buys the stuff that she really loves on Diamond Art Club. She doesn't look at other websites. Kat, currently I am buying from Amazon, Diamond Art Club, and Dreamer Designs. I do want to check out, is it TSA, Treasure Studio, or TA? No, Treasure Studio Arts. Well, I think it's Treasure Studio Arts. I do want to check them out. Hi, Roxanne. Thank you for coming to my live stream. Welcome to my channel. I see you at Michelle's. I didn't know you were following me. Yes, Jess is right. I do love new friends. I'm a very, in real life, I'm an introvert and I hide. Online, I'm extremely sociable, very loving, very open, very warm. And you being a young person, Kat, makes you special to me. Now, I can tell you about my grandkids while I'm waiting to read more comments. My youngest grandchild is a week old, and my oldest grandchild is 13 years old. The closest I am to all my grandchildren would be my 13-year-old grandson and my 7-year-old grandson. Those two guys are my heart. I'm also close to Demetrius, who lives with me part time because now he's with his dad more. Um, he is 19 months old, and he loves his nana. Um, but when I'm with the older boys, the 13 and 7-year-old brothers, we play games for 2 or 3 days straight. Chess, AC-Deuce, backgammon, snakes and ladders, Othello, Uno, um, just nonstop, especially chess, backgammon, and AC-Deuce. It's from Worlds Within Worlds. Okay, I have that yet, Elizabeth, but I really haven't looked at all the pictures, so I didn't recognize it. And you did it with Salsun and Prismacolors, and they blend together perfectly. If they're available on Amazon, Elizabeth, I will buy them today. As a matter of fact, I have a new pencil case for pencils I ended up not buying, so if I buy them, I don't even have to buy a pencil case. So let me pick Kat's brain for a moment. Kat, you said that you homeschooled it, but you also said you did art before you started coloring. Did you learn art in homeschool, or are you just naturally creative, or how did you come across being an artist at your young age? Is it Ann that shows? Yes, it sure is Ann, Jess. As a matter of fact, I need to go to Ann's channel. I'm so glad you brought her name up, Jess, because Ann has now, oh, let me slow down. Ann now has a page on a discount diamond painting company. I think I'm going to go to Ann's page today and I'm going to buy from that company because diamond paintings are at a fraction of the cost from what I've been paying so far. Thank you for bringing her name up, and Jess, you just saved Robin some money. Oh, they're on Amazon, Elizabeth. Excellent. I'm buying them today. Yes, it's really wonderful that we're playing board games. Yes, you know why? That's a lost thing, Della. Kids just want technology, or TV, or video games. But no, the boys and I, we play games, and actually, we even do jigsaw puzzles together. And both of the boys, the 7 and 13-year-olds, they're brothers. They both draw. So if I'm playing chess with the 13-year-old, my 7-year-old will say, Nana, where's your art stuff? What art stuff can I use? So I have art things for him, that way my good stuff doesn't get messed up. So he'll lay on my floor and draw while I play a long chess game with his big brother. You've loved art since you were young. Your parents encouraged it. That's wonderful. You're self-taught with everything you do in your art, and it's just for fun. You work on commission at the age of 10 to age of 19/20. You go. Oh, I cannot wait to spend time looking at your stuff. Okay, Kim says she sent one more. Let's grab my iPhone and go back to Instagram. Oh, Elizabeth, check this out. Look at this. Guess what my next picture is going to be, guys? Guess what my next picture is going to be? Elizabeth, you enabled me. Kim, you secondarily enabled me. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy the Salsun pencils today, and I'm going to do this picture as soon as those pencils come. Okay, girls? Thank you for sharing that, Kim and Elizabeth. Thank you both. My grandsons and two of my sons draw, and they draw so well that my 13-year-old grandson, when he was in kindergarten, our art museum paid him, he won a prize, $25, and his work is still hanging in the local art museum in the town that I used to live in. So art is somewhere in my blood. I just didn't get any of it. I almost lost track of where I was. My mother was a gifted artist. She did oil paintings. Um, so I think that's where my grandsons and my sons get their talent. It just skipped me altogether. I can draw a stick figure. I'm talented. Yes, I'm so proud of him, Debs. I'm so proud of him. So what I do is I keep a whole stash of art stuff for those guys when they come over so that they can be creative while they're here. Because when they come, they stay for a couple of days. But now it's school, so I don't know how often I'm going to see them. Actually, Jess, Kim and I were supposed to do a buddy color today, start a buddy color today, but we haven't talked about it yet. So let's Jess, Kim, and I, yes, let's pick a buddy color today. One of you guys pick the picture. I'm not good at picking pictures. Chances are, whatever books you guys have, I also have. So yes, let's definitely do a buddy color. Elizabeth, now that I'm coloring, you and I should do a buddy color too, or you can join it with Jess, Kim, and I. Because Elizabeth is an avid reader like I am, but I know that like on the various Facebook groups we have in common, Elizabeth shares her art. I'm just getting back into coloring. As a matter of fact, Elizabeth, myself, and our friend Fashawn are going to buddy read at least one book. I told Elizabeth the second book that they're going to buddy read, I'll only buddy read if I get the first book in the series because I'm a series fanatic. So Elizabeth and I do have that in common. Twilight Garden, all right. All right, I'll pull it out. Debs is going to be doing one in Fairy Miracles. That's going to be great. That's going to be great. You know what else I want to do, girls? And if anybody does it and they want to be one of my teachers, you can. I want to start crocheting. I had fully intended to start crocheting last winter and I never bought a single. I did buy yarn, but I didn't like it and I sent it back. But I want to start crocheting. So if anybody here is a crocheter, let me know. And cross stitching is something that I thought about. I did buy a couple of cross stitch kits, but they're at the bottom of the basket. I never did anything with that. Yes, my favorite is Tim Jeffs. That's right. That's right. I love Tim Jeffs so much. You've done a lot of Fairy Miracles pictures, Debs. Am I following you on Instagram, Debs? If not, I'll ask you on Facebook Messenger. You can cross stitch, Cat. What can't you do, Cat? Okay, Kat has probably one of the best sets of parents around because she does all the crafts. That's great. Shalene is the best cross stitcher I know of because she's been cross stitching for 20 or 30, well maybe 20 years. And she does counted cross stitch. I couldn't do counted cross stitch. If I do cross stitching, it would have to be with a pattern. And you know what else I want to do? I would like to do oil painting. Now, that's either oil painting or color by number, and not the color by number, a Creative Haven book I have. I want a really detailed color by number book, something that I might have to use a magnifying glass. I want it to be so fine that you won't be able to tell that it was a color by number when you're done. Those are things that I want to do. And let me tell you why I mentioned color by number, paint by number, cross stitching, and crocheting. I get the winter blues every year, really bad. And I also have bipolar disorder, and I have triggers, and like I just came out of a really bad depression that is accompanied by night terrors. So with that, and with winter blues, I like to keep myself very, 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 very busy. The busier I am, the more motivated I am. And the more motivated I am, the better my frame of mind is. So I do intend on grabbing a hold of at least one more hobby. It might be crocheting, it might be cross stitching, it might be color by number or paint by number. I don't think I'll choose all four, but at least one of those. Okay, Elizabeth sent me another one. Kat, listen, Kat, as talented as you are, I bet you'll learn it in 1 minute. You're doing it in order. We are friends on Instagram already. That's great. Okay. So, see, I just have to pay more attention to notifications on Instagram, Debs, so I can see your stuff and see Kat's stuff. Let's see what Elizabeth sent. But I want to do something really pretty with crocheting, so that's why I said if anybody is talented with it, let me know. I've got to plug my phone in. Your color IG is Elizabeth. That means okay. So anybody that wants to follow each other, by all means, go right ahead because we can be enablers and support. Sorry, just plugging the phone in. Okay, sorry about that. Let's see, where was I? Give me a second to look down. Okay. Thank you for letting me work on this relaxing pattern while we talk, guys, because I goofed up a Tim Jeffs picture, so that's why I did not pull out the Tim Jeffs book. Excuse me. That's why I did not pull out the Tim Jeffs book when I had an idea on what I wanted to do today. So working on this picture while we chat is just very encouraging, and I want to thank you for that. So what does everybody have in store for the week? I mean, with COVID, it's not like everybody's going every place, but does anybody have any weekly plans set up, or is it all school or hobbies? Those, what's up with everybody for this week coming up? Della, I'm coloring with Bic Intensity markers. Oh, I can just show you the package. I'm coloring with these, Della. I bought these markers just for this type of work, not for my line art books, but just for this type of work. Okay, so Kim has to go grocery shopping. Kim, I'm going grocery shopping today too on Instacart. But I am shopping today. I've got a couple of big bills put aside for shopping because it's going to be pretty much for 3 or 4 weeks. Kathy's gonna overspend. Wait, going over to spend an hour with Christian. Okay, all right, Kathy. Thank you so much for coming. I do apologize for streaming over Christine, but I was streaming already and I only got the notification, so I wasn't aware. But thank you so much, Kathy. Enjoy your time at Christine's. I'm not going to be on more than another 30 minutes, so you might see me over there later. Corey, hi, Corey. Thank you for joining. How are you? Very, very nice to see you. Corey is a sweetheart. Corey, I only was on my Animal Crossing game long enough to send Samantha some bells, but I do plan on playing it every day from now on. I'm going to give it at least 30 to 45 minutes a day. I just was really tired last night. I just logged on, sent Sam some bells, and logged right back off. Corey plays Animal Crossing, guys. Debs will be coloring this week, okay? Okay, Corey, you going to a wedding reception today? Okay, well, enjoy. Stay safe. Wear a mask, please. Stay safe and stay healthy, but enjoy the celebration. Weddings are beautiful. Thank you for taking the time to come when you already have plans to head out, Corey. I appreciate that so very much. You played a few minutes last night? Okay. Yes, Christine Aldridge. Della is C period L period Aldridge. That's her channel name. She makes coloring books. She's an artist that does coloring books that she sells on Amazon and I believe her Etsy store. And she's, I think currently, when I checked a week or two ago, she was coloring in the Colin Thompson coloring book. So I'm not sure if that's what she would be working on today. Hi, Arnie. Welcome to my channel. Nice to see you today. I hope you're doing well. Layla and Mia is Arnie. Layla and Mia are his two. I think it's Maya. Layla and Maya are his two cats. He has a channel where his cats are the main attraction. I see him on Michelle's coloring therapy all the time. I wonder where Michelle is. Maybe she's with her dad today. Maybe she's or doing something else today. Your Sunday buns are baked and cooled off, so go ahead and enjoy your brunch, Christiane. Thank you so much for joining. Oh, I see I'm sticking my head in the frame. Let's try to rearrange things just a wee bit. Okay. I don't know how long my glasses were in frame. Sorry about that, guys. You're very welcome, Della. As a matter of fact, I will try to link her channel when I end my stream in case she's still streaming and anybody wants to go over there. Or if you want to go now, by all means, you do whatever your heart desires. Jess did a good job at picking out these fall colors. I know she said they're for something in particular, but I already forgot. Let's see. Let's make the center yellow. So, what is everybody's favorite thing to color? People, scenery, animals. What is your favorite thing to color? I was talking to somebody today and hi Michelle, welcome. Profiles. What's profiles, Michelle? You like scenery the most, Arnie. Okay, that's cool. Corey likes scenery. You know what? Scenery is my favorite thing to do in jigsaw puzzles, so we do have that in common. You got some new metallic markers? Oh, let us know how they work out. Kat loves coloring anything and everything, but she does people and portraits. Yeah, you commission girl, so you got to be ultra talented. Hi, Andrea. Welcome. Kim is flowers, then people, then animals. Oh, okay. So Michelle likes to color people and faces. Oh, okay. You answering my question. Okay, I'm sorry, Michelle. And okay, so everybody, okay. So what I like to color first and foremost would be scenery, then patterns, then animals, and that would be pretty much it. Skin and hair, I do not do well at, but I definitely plan on learning. And I have all kinds of books to teach me. I just haven't employed anything yet because I got stuff when I was on my coloring break. I was trying to stay up to date with new stuff coming out. So when I say I have stuff to teach me, is I have the Momo Girl book, which is a tutorial book. And I should be a pro at doing hair and skin. If I just would use that one book, I could get really talented, but I bought it and I never used it. Andrea's learning skin as well, and she's learning how to blend with markers. Yeah, you know what, Andrea, blending with markers is a very weak point with me. Della likes to do whimsical, is just to figure it all out. But you know what? That's where the fun is, right there, Della. Figure it. It's the path. It's how you get there. It's not how it ends up. It's how you get there. That's where the joy comes in. Hi, Dawn. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining. Debs loves cute most, but all sorts of things like Zentangle or horror. Oh, not Zentangle or horror. I'm not crazy about Zentangle. I'm good at drawing Zentangle. Now, that's something I can draw. I can do a Zentangle pattern in a heartbeat. I've got a whole case full of Zentangle stuff that I've done. I don't do anything horror. Watch it, color it, read it, nothing. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you so much for saying that, Andrea. And for anybody that joined late, I'm culling out of Jade Colors Intricate Patterns. Let's get the whole thing in the frame. And Kim encouraged me to buy this book and Jade Colors Intricate Flowers. So that's what I'm culling out of today. I gave everybody a choice. It was either continuing to work on my butterfly diamond painting or work from Drew Maurice or this. The one choice that no one got to choose from was the Tim Jeff's book where I messed up that lizard. Elizabeth loves horror and she just got done coloring Chucky. All right, Elizabeth, we're going to be really nice and not share that Chucky picture with Robin, okay? Thank you. I can't do horror for two reasons. One is my husband works at night, and so I'm home alone for several nights a week. And two is I have night terrors, so no horror for me. Corey, you love horror as well? Cat loves horror too in the daytime. All right. Yeah, I can watch a scary movie in the daytime, sure. As long as I have a lighthearted book to read after. Give me something lighthearted if I end up watching something that's a little bit scary. I don't read horror, but Elizabeth, do you remember what horror book you made me read? Elizabeth forced me to read a horror book. I want to see if Elizabeth remembers what it is. I know what it is. I'm just testing Elizabeth right now. And it once Elizabeth says the name of the book, I'll tell you what movie it reminded me of. And good. Andrea hates horror. Arnie doesn't like horror. Kim doesn't like it. Good. I'm not alone in it. Baby Teeth. That's right. Okay. Baby Teeth is the only horror book I ever read. And if anybody ever saw the movie Bad Seed, just raise your hand or say yes if you ever saw or remember what Bad Seed was about. And I'm sure I am the oldest by 20 years pretty much in this room. At least 10 years. I'm way older than everybody in this room. But Bad Seed was about a little girl who was about 7 years old, and she was a murderess. And she did some brutal things in this book. Well, Baby Teeth was about a little girl who was about 7 years old, who was as evil could be. And whether it was harming her younger brother, scaring her mother to death, horrible, horrible little girl. And that was Baby Teeth. But I think I gave the book 5 stars. It was an excellent book. I just won't read any more horror. Hi, Nick and Tina. Welcome to my channel. This is an impromptu stream. I didn't say impromptu, but that's pretty much what it is. Bad Seed came out when I was maybe 10 years old. And my brother, Michael, who is 1 year older than I am, forced me to watch it like 1,000 times. And maybe that's why I have night terrors because of that movie. Who knows? Well, either that or whatever happened to Baby Jane. I don't know which was worse, whatever happened to Baby Jane or Bad Seed, but those are the only two scary, scary movies that I No, I did watch The Pod People. I don't know if it was called The Pod People, but people that were. Ugh. Why am I thinking about horror movies? Yes, she reminded you of Damien. I don't know Damien. I know the name, but I don't. I've never seen anything beyond the 2 or 3 movies that I mentioned. But listen, my husband's gone to work and he won't be back until 3 a.m. So let's not talk anymore horror, please. Okay, let's see. What else am I going to do with this peach color? Want to use it at least. Okay, I know where I'm going to use it. I'll put it in here. Forgive me for going out of the lines, but you know what? It's just a $5 coloring book, so I'm not going to worry too much. Besides, these markers do cover over well for when I mess up. You used to watch Stephen King, Don? Oh my gosh. I did watch Misery. And I'll tell you right now, if Misery was on right now and I wasn't live streaming, I would watch it even though I'm home alone. But that's because I love Kathy Bates. I'm a huge Kathy Bates fan. And James, the guy, I can't think of his name. So that's the only Stephen King that I ever watched was Misery. Corey's also a Stephen King addict. I have a friend named John Funk. He has a YouTube channel and a couple of Facebook groups. He has I think all but 2 Stephen King books. He's collecting them all. And I think he's down to just 2 that he's missing. Yes, kittens, flowers, cute unicorns. Yay, that's what we're going to talk about. Yay. You were brought up on horror movies, Michelle. They don't even scare you anymore. Creepy crawlies, no, no, no. Okay, so nothing like arachnophobia from Michelle then. Yeah, I did see arachnophobia. I guess that's technically considered horror. You know what Ariana did? Ariana is my 27-year-old. When she was about 23, 24, she was sick. She had her tonsils removed. I'm sorry, I just hit the camera. She made me watch 3 or 4 of the Saw movies. Okay, she made me because I had to entertain her while she was recovering from surgery. So we laid in my bed and we binge watched at least 3 of the Saw movies. I didn't get a chance to get scared because it was broad daylight and I was too busy bringing Ari, things to snack on or, whatever things you give people after they have their tonsils removed. So I did have a little bit of horror movies in my history. You did see that too, and you looked right there. Was a big bug on your arm, and you flipped out. Oh, I bet. I bet. Oh, Damon's a little boy from The Omen. Yes, I do remember that. I do remember that. I do remember the commercials for that. Every time I stop coloring, I forget where I'm at. Okay, we got it. We got it. Arachnophobia was not scary to me, but maybe because I'm not afraid of spiders, even though it's probably technically horror. You're not scared of many animals, bugs, etc. you can handle, but a frog, oh my gosh. I'm sure there had to be some movie out there about frogs. You're making me think of one of the 10 plagues of Egypt when you say frogs. Corey. Good, Kim. I'm glad you're enjoying your flower page. That's great. When I grew up, my brother and I mean, I have a lot of sisters, but I don't know. I just remember watching more stuff with my brother. We watched all of those King Kong and Mighty Joe Young and those kind of movies, those Japanese movies where the lips and the voice and the lips never synchronized. We watched all those movies. I know, Kim. You making me think of my brother. Does this mean I need to give Michael a call? Maybe I'll call him after the stream. Oh no, Corey, why do they do that to you? That's right. Kermit the Frog is nice. Yes, Kermit is cute. I love Kermit. Mighty Joe Young was so good and yet so sad. Arnie had some frogs visiting for a while. They didn't know where they came from and then they left. Yeah, Mighty Joe Young was a good one. King Kong was good too with Faye Young or Faye somebody. But out of King Kong or Mighty Joe Young definitely wins out in my book. Excuse me, little indigestion. Your diamond painting? How's your coffee diamond painting coming along, Andrea? I was diamond painting this morning before church, and then I was on the phone for an hour after, and I was diamond painting while I was on the phone. You're on the first double page of Fairy Miracles? That's great, Debs. I want to do that page that Elizabeth and Kim were doing in the Worlds Within Worlds. I want to color that. But I think we're doing a Twilight Garden color along. Elizabeth, do you have Twilight Garden? Are you going to join our color along? Oh, thank you, Andrea. I appreciate that, sweetie. Andrea, a couple of people asked you what you're diamond painting, hon. I already said it, but let you describe it because it's your project. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Yeah, the blue does really, really stand out. As a matter of fact, because the blue is so vivid, I may change this and make this a lot darker right here. So we'll see. I'm trying to think of what I want to do. If I look up, I forget what pattern I'm working on. Maria Trolle, Elizabeth. Let me show you. Trying to take my mic off. It's clipped onto my dress. I'm still in my dress from church, guys. Maria Trolle, Twilight Garden. Twilight Garden. This is the one, Elizabeth. This is the one, Kim, right? Okay, so Andrea, you're doing a coffee cup painting from Diamond Art Club. Lighter, 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 lighter. I'm trying to find Arnie's comment. Oh, you like, okay, you think it looks good being lighter. Okay, good. Thanks for letting me know, Arnie. I'll keep it on the light ebb. Thank you. Okay, so this is what we're gonna Kim, Jess, and I are going to color out of this. And Elizabeth, if you have it or if anybody else has it, let us know. Um Oh, your diamond painting is coming out nicely. That's awesome. So how do you like it, Andrea? Andrea's new at diamond painting, guys. How do you like it? I think yesterday was your first time trying it. So tell us, what do you think of it? All right, Elizabeth, we'll pick a page and we'll get in touch with each other on Instagram. And I'm sure that's okay with Kim. Kim, I've known Elizabeth for like 2 or 3 years. We're both professional book reviewers. Debs has Twilight Gardens. We can get something going, doing something together out of this book. Okay, go Zoom a friend, Kat. Bye bye. I'm gonna look for you on Instagram. I can't wait to look at your stuff. Thank you so much for joining, honey. You got to get her new 2 ones, Luna, and well, I have one of her new ones and one that I pre-ordered. I have her newest one, and I pre-ordered the one that's coming out. Love you too, Nick and Tina. I hope Tina's there. If she's not, please tell her we said hello. Ooh, why am I using blue? Well, we're going to pretend that we don't see that mark. We don't see that mark, do we? That mark doesn't exist. I picked up the wrong pen or marker. Um, yeah, I just had to think for a minute to see how I want it to look. Tina, have you started Where Butterflies Go yet, Tina? Oh, Maria is one of your favorite artists, Elizabeth. Yeah, she's really good. I've done a lot of her stuff. Andrea's already window shopping for a new painting. Andrea, Anne, who is A Colorful Life, also has a channel called Crafting with Anne, I believe. Look at one of her latest videos because she has a company that has a page that she has a page on their website, and diamond paintings are in the price range of $6.99 to $9.99. So check her out, or I will check her out later and get the link for you. The heart with the bird and the key. Let's see if I can find it. Uh-oh. Not this one. Kim, Michelle's helping me out. She says she doesn't see it. This has a bird cage. So a heart with a bird and a key. Well, you can at least see some of the things that I've done in this book while I look for that page. I did this. This is when I thought I knew how to color roses, but I don't really know what I'm doing. Let's see, a heart with a bird and a key. Is it in the beginning, middle, or end? Oh, Maria Trolle's up there with Kirby, huh? I'm still trying to find it. Oh, she sent a picture. Oh, here it is right here, Kim. This is what you're talking about, right? Just I think Prismacolors or even Polychromos are good in this book. I mean Della. I'm sorry, Della, Polychromos or even Prismacolor. But I would imagine that Artezas, I'm really, really becoming a strong fan of the Artezas. I think they would be good in this book as well. So Kim, you got to find another picture, honey. So the deer, this one right here, it looks like I started it and never went back to it. So we can definitely do this one. So I will put a little post-it. You're welcome, Della. So there goes my post-it to save it. Oh, they do work good in this book. Okay, so that's what I will use in this book, is the Artezas. I started using them, like I had the 72 set, used it for a while, but then I didn't color for a long time. So when I started coloring again, I picked up the 120 set. Actually, someone named her name is Robin, sold them to me at a steal. And I love the Artezas. They are really, really good pencils. So I look forward to using them in this book. Okay, so Kim also likes the Artezas in that. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the deer page with whoever wants to join in, and I'll be using the Artezas. You know, there's another good pencil, and Kim is the enabler. We all enable each other. Is the Mitsubishi Unis. I wanted them for years, and I never bought them. And then Kim got them as a gift. I'm sorry for telling your business, Kim. And I'm like, let me get these Mitsubishi Unis while I have the money. Those pencils are very good pencils. I hate the case they come in. The stand, they could have done a better job with that. But I do love the Mitsubishi Unis. I've only used them one time so far because once I started using the Artezas, that's the only thing I wanted to use. Unless, of course, I'm using my luminances, but then I try to be a little conservative with the luminances because I think they're $4 a pop, and I need at least 6 or 7 more. I do have a stash of extra luminances, but the colors that I need, I just have to make that order. I think Caulk Pens is where I'm going to be getting my replacement luminances. I think they might be almost $1 less than Dick Blick. I've got to further investigate that. Let's see if I can give you guys a little bit. Yeah. Okay, so I didn't tell all of Kim's business, but yeah, so Kim, when she told me about the Mitsubishi Unis, I went to Amazon Japan and I grabbed them. Oh, guess what, you guys? Those of you who like the dreaming about the Holbeins, I heard on someone's channel a few days ago that Dick Blick is going to start carrying Holbein pencils. I mean, I already have them, but it's good to know that I'll be able to get them open stock. And now that I can easily get them open stock, I should be able to. I don't know if they're available yet, but they will be. Now that I know that, I can go back to using my Holbeins. I've been very reserved because of the difficulty. I mean, you can get replacement Holbeins on eBay now, but I would much prefer buying them at a store like Blick's. So that's exciting to me. Polly's, yeah, I love Polly's. I love Polly's. I think my favorite pencils are Prisma. Previously, my favorite pencils were Prismacolors and Luminances. But now I also enjoy the Artezas and the Mitsubishi Unis. So now I have more than one preferred pencil. When I used to color all the time, I rotated my pencil sets. Every picture, and I was doing an average of a picture a day, was a different pencil set. And in that way, I was getting my money's worth out of all of my pencils. I was going to get the Albrecht Dürer, but I have a special person that's sending me some watercolor pencils. I don't know if they want to be outed, so I won't say who. So I'm going to have some watercolor pencils, so I'm holding off on Albert Durers. Let's see. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Elizabeth, will you using your Prismacolor or your South Sun? Okay. Elizabeth, I'm going to order the South Sun and reserve that page in Kirby's book for those. Castle Arts and then the unis. Oh, unis. Mitsubishi uni. Uni, I said uni. Unis. The Castle Arts are very good pencils, Kim. You're right on that. You're right on that. Okay. Oh, Kim says my box is overflowing. It was only supposed to be one thing. Now I'm absolutely excited. Kim saw me. Okay, she said it, so I'm gonna blow her up right now. Kim saw me in some stream saying I was buying Albert Durers, and she goes, "I have such and such. Do you want them?" And I'm like, "Sure. How much?" She just, "No. Do you want them?" I'm like, "Sure. How much?" "No. Do you want them?" I'm like, "Okay, yes, I want them." So I will be getting some watercolor pencils from my dear friend. The box is full. I can't wait to see it. Okay, Debs. Pablo, Prisma, and Polly's. Ooh, all P's. Those are your favorites. That's cool. Debs, you're one of the few people who really like Pablo's. Pablo's would be one of my least used pencils. There's a pencil that I love that you'll never see anybody in the community use, and they're called Laurentian pencils. And I'll show you them. Give me one moment. Now, Nick and Tina are still here, so they would know the Laurentian Mountains, because Laurentian are Canadian pencils, and they're very, very good pencils, but they are not in production anymore, and they haven't been in production for years and years. And even when they were in production, they went over to become American pencils, and the quality dropped. So of these Laurentian pencils, I do have this set and another set. I have a lot of backup sets. I have backups. Okay. This is a mix of American and Canadian. But because these pencils, even though I have a backup set, are not being produced in America or Canada or America anymore, I rarely use them because I want them to last as long as possible. But they're called Laurentian, and this one here, emerald green, is my favorite color in any pencils that I have in my possession. And if I could just buy 2 dozen emerald greens somewhere, I would. So I just wanted to show you those. All right, back to business. I sent a friend of mine a set of Laurentians. She's really special to me, so I had 3 sets. So I sent a set away. Even though they're hard to find, but I just needed to do something really special for her one day. But now I'll keep the rest of my Laurentians and keep them as long as I can. Every now and again, I may look at eBay because they're going to cost a lot of money. It's not something I'm ever going to get as a deal. I do that? Yeah. You use those pencils in grade school. I imagine that's why I mentioned. That's why I said I wonder if Nick and Tina are still here because I knew that you would know them. As a matter of fact, one of the books I was reading recently took place in the Laurentian Mountains. The first time I saw the term or the word or the name Laurentian outside of the pencils was when in a book that I read about 2 weeks ago. Yeah, nobody ever listen when people say that Kim is nice. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Okay, let's get you back frame. Pablos are growing on you, Jess. I've got to use them more. Pablos have nice greens. I will say that about Pablos. Well, maybe it's because green is my favorite color. How much have I used my Pablos? I'm just curious if I've done any things are right here. Let's see. How much am I using my Pablos? It's been years. Remember, I'm just starting to color again. Can you tell I'm not using my, other than my greens, because green's my favorite color, I'm not really using my Pablos. I've used a couple of browns down to a small pencil in my greens, but I'm not using them. This is evidence that I'm not really using these. So maybe I need to come up with a picture and just get myself into using them because, you know, they're a good oil pencil. It's just one of my least favorite. Kim has a reputation to protect. Michelle's favorite in Prismers, her favorite is blue, is cloud blue, and that pencil is getting very, very small. Okay. Well, Michelle, when I put in my order for my luminances, I'll see if I can grab some cloud blue. I'm just jotting it down because I will forget I said this. All right, I just jotted it down. I don't know when an order is going to go in and where. If I can do better with Cult Pens, I'll order from them, and if not, I have to order from Dick Blick because I think I need 7 or 8 luminance pencils. Okay, here's a question. If you had to only use one color pencil set for the rest of your life, what pencil set would you choose? And while you think of that answer, Della says that I should use the Pablos in my Rita Berman's. Who's doing a Rita Berman buddy color? In which book, Della? Here's my Rita Berman's. Which book, Della? I'll join in. I don't have her compilation book, but I have Die Welt unter der Lupe, her winter book, her spring book, her summer book, Underwater, Overland, and yeah, summer, spring, winter, and fall, Underwater and Overland. So, Della, unless you're thinking that we were going to do a Rita Berman buddy color, we were going to do a Maria Trolle buddy color. But if there's a Rita Berman buddy color out there, I'll do it. I like these books. Let's see. There's one that I'm really proud of. Let's find it. Actually, there's two. I'll show you two pictures once I can find them. Which book did I do? This is average. That's not the one I was looking for. Oh, Robin, what pictures, what books? Okay, winter. This is the one I really like. Let's get the whole thing in there. This is her winter book. This is when I used to be in my prime with coloring. No, we're going to do Maria Trolle, but hey, if anybody wants to do a buddy color on one of these books, we can. And I have another picture that I'm really proud of in these books. I just don't remember which one it is. It's, okay, this one. I like this one. These are my two works that I'm the proudest in her books. Is the seal, I guess they're seals. I don't know my animals. The seals, I use Posca paint pen. I drew on these birds. These birds were already here, but I drew in the birds on the black part, and then I just made like ice with blue. So I kind of like these. So I only rushed and grabbed these because I thought there was a different buddy color going on with them. I wasn't trying to show off. I'm like, oh, are we the Berman color along? I'll do it. But out of curiosity, Della, you make me wonder how Pablo's would perform in that book. I'm not going to use Pablo's in the Maria Trolle book because I haven't used them as much as I wish I had, and I want to enjoy my color along. So I will pull Pablo's out and try them in on one of those pictures. So did anybody answer my question? If you had, okay. So if you only had one pencil set you could use for the rest of your life, Kim says Artezas, and Michelle says Polly's. What about the rest of you guys? If you had to just use one pencil for the rest of your days, which set would you choose? And if you were to choose this set, you'd get them free for the rest of your life, so choose carefully. Prismas for Nick and Tina. Michelle, I thought you had a Rita Berman book. I could have sworn I saw you do a flip through of one of her books. Since you don't have one of her books, Michelle, you should get her compilation book. She has a book that has pictures from each of her books. There's a little... Okay. Yeah, I thought I could have sworn that you have at least one. Yeah, I thought so, Liz, Michelle. Not that I'm all in your mix, but I have a pretty good memory. I haven't used light blue much in this yet, so let's use light blue. And in this scheme that Jess picked out, I'm not really using these two yet, or the black, so I've got to figure out where to fit these in. So we'll try to do that. Which one do you have, Michelle? Let's see if my memory serves me correct. I'm almost sure I know which one you have. You have one of these. Underwater Land. You have one of these. Prismacolor, Elizabeth, if she only had to choose from one, she would choose Prismacolor. Ani, would you choose Crayola or Crayola? Do you know I bought the 120 Crayolas and I never used them? Pablo's work well in Rita Berman's book, Zulande. Okay, Della, I'm going for it, okay? I'm going for it. Thanks to Della's recommendation, I'm not going to show you that mess up, but I will choose a picture from this book, and I will use my Pablos, and I will shorten my Pablos. Ooh, look at this. Okay. Now, see, you guys are creating a problem with me. My problem is I want to color all the things, and I want to color all the things right now. Jess, you have two of her books. That's cool. what was I going to do? Oh, I know what I wanted to do with this. I do have to correct something here really quickly. I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to use gray and black so that I use all the colors that Jess has on her Instagram page. So after I do these things that look like arrows, I'm going to choose gray and black. You need her fall book? Yeah, this is a good time to color in that book. Oh, I see. Okay, we're about to blend because I colored this one turquoise. I mean, the wrong color, so I have to pretend that that's not there. So I know what I'm going to do. So that means that this has to be here so that it matches. Now, if I wasn't looking up at the chat, I would remember the pattern because I work well with patterns, figures, numbers, schemes. I'm just multitasking and making boo-boos. You found the book? Yes, I knew you had it, Michelle. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of something called an eidetic memory. I have that type of memory. I may forget certain facts, but I won't forget something that I've seen. And that's why I knew Michelle had the book, because I've seen it. And once I see it, I've seen it. Okay, so we're going to figure out where to put the red and the gray and the black to work with the color scheme or the color palette. And so I think what I'm going to do is start here and just bring these colors in so that I'm using. Now in this color palette, there's also white. So since there's no white markers, what I decided to do when I pulled these colors out was certain parts of this will be left white so that we're using all 8 colors, or 10. Is it 8 or 10? 10. So that we're using all 10 colors. Yes, you have overland, Michelle. And that's what I thought you had, sweetie. All right, so maybe since I've never really done a color along with Michelle and I can do a color along in overland. Except I will be using my Pablo's, and Michelle can choose whatever pencil she wants to use. See, if I do color alongs, it will keep me motivated to color because it's nothing for me to sit down and spend 6 hours on my jigsaw puzzle. So I need to be able to have a reason to color. I remember one day I was watching Grace and she said she didn't have something. And I said, yes, you do. And she goes, no, I don't. I said, Grace, if I see it, if you said it in chat or I've seen it, then I'm going to remember it. And as it turned out, she's like, Robin, you're right. Can you finish the color? Of course. Of course. Everything we do is for fun. There's no work. We're not getting paid. We're not on the clock. Of course you can finish the color along you're doing with Tracy. I'm just suggesting it because I want to color all the things right now, this minute. Right now, I don't want to ever go to sleep again kind of mood. And then I want to work on my challenging jigsaw puzzle that I decided to pull out, and I don't want to give up on that. So I've got to make time for that too. The jigsaw puzzle I have hanging over my desk right now, I wasn't 200 pieces into that puzzle, and I knew I had to hang it in my office. It's currently not framed. It's just it's on the wall with this. I use this a lot for my puzzles. Um, Removable poster putty, and you see I have a lot left. It comes in packages of 4, and I buy it all the time. My husband uses it, I use it, my daughter uses it. So I've got my puzzle hanging up that I did of this castle, and I just love it. But I want to start framing my puzzles. Currently I have 4 puzzles hanging in my office, and somewhere in this office I'm hanging up that cat diamond painting. I just have to get the frame that's in my shopping cart on Amazon. I'm not even sure where I'm going to hang up the cat. Guess what, guys? I've been in Top Chat this whole time, so I could have missed comments, and if I did, please forgive me. Guess I'm going to have to make a mental note, or maybe I'll put a post-it on my desk to remind myself to go into live chat. I wonder if Andrea's got her head into her diamond painting. It's a terrible trip to be on. One of my friends, the one that I was on the phone with this afternoon after my meeting, was like, I am staying away from diamond painting. I don't trust you, Robin. I'm like, you don't trust me? She goes, no, if I buy 1 diamond painting, I'll buy 100. I can't wait to go to Anne's channel because I don't remember the name of that company that has very modestly priced diamond paintings. I'm so glad. I think it was Jess asked me if it was Anne that showed them. So now I know that I will be buying more diamond paintings before the end of the day. And then I've got to take time out to grocery shop too. Welcome back, Debs. Yeah, diamond painting it's an absolutely wonderful craft. It's just a wonderful craft. I let mine sit for a whole year. Who lets something sit for a whole year? And now I just have to divide my time equally between my hobbies. Another hobby that I'm neglecting is planning, and I've got to make time to start using stickers again and washi tape. And then I also, as I mentioned earlier, I want to do either cross stitching or crocheting, and I want to either do paint by number or something along that line. So I want to be like Shalene. Shalene is misorganized. She makes time for all of her hobbies, and she doesn't let anything fall by the wayside. So I'm like, Obi-Wan Kenobi, teach me your ways. Should you add diamond painting to your channel's name? I don't know. As a matter of fact, I need to change my channel name yesterday, so I don't know, Michelle. Does anybody have a suggestion on my channel name so that I still represent the fact that I'm a professional reader along with my hobbies? Would Robin Loves Reading and More be adequate? Or would Robin Loves Reading and More be silly or and too long? Or do you think that's just the right fit? Or do you have a better suggestion over those 2 ideas? Thank you very much, Jess. Coloring crafts therapy for yours? Yeah, that sounds good, Michelle. Robin Loves Reading and Much More. That sounds good, Arnie. And more added to your name will be perfect. And other hobbies. Okay, I'm going to write these all down later and sleep on it because when I sleep on something, I my thinking is always a lot clearer than just doing something at the last minute. So Robin loves reading and all the things. Ooh, I kind of like that fast. I think Della found my new name. I have to see how many characters it is, but I feel like I have to leave reading in my title because this channel was meant to be an extension of my blog. I'm going to tell you guys something. I don't know if you know this, but I get about 11,000 views a month on my blog. I used to get 3 or 4,000 and it jumped up to about 6,000, up to 10,000, and now I'm at 11,000. So I can write. People like my words. I may not speak as eloquently as I write, but I have to definitely keep reading in my name. Okay, I kind of like adding the black. I wasn't too sure. So I'm going to see if I can put the gray near the black over here. So let's see how that gray looks because we want to incorporate all the colors so that it fits Jess's hashtag. Not bad. This is a nice combination of colors. Michelle's Coloring and Crafting Therapy. I like that name. Well, I think I'm gonna wrap it up soon, guys. This might be the longest stream I've had to date. I think my longest one was an hour and a half. Um, I love the fact that you guys supported me while I came in last minute or impromptu or however you want to put it. Um, it's not a definite time that I'll be on Sunday afternoons. But I said to Kim this morning, or after, no, I think it was right after my meeting. I said, Kim, I think I'm addicted to this streaming thing. I want to stream again. Either I said that to Kim or to Shalene, I'm not sure. So I want to thank everybody for coming. And I love the conversations that we have and the enthusiasm you guys keep me filled with, and for your vast attention and for your wonderful participation. I always forget to do a disclaimer, but this is an adult channel, but we haven't had any trouble with that. So maybe I'll try to remember to use my disclaimer next time. Yes, I gotta go, Michelle. Let's see. Robin Loves Reading should be the very first part of your name is high. Yes, I so agree. Thank you for saying that, Jess. I mean, Della, you're right. I have to keep it Robin Loves Reading and I wrote it down. Robin Loves Reading and all the things. I love it. Michelle is stomping her foot. You guys really okay, listen. When I wanted to live stream maybe 9 months ago, when I was talking about it a little bit, I said, what in the world would I talk about? And now you guys want me to say that makes me feel so good. It's a good time because no one else is streaming at this time, Della. Then you know what? Let's lock it in. Let's lock it in. Robin at what was it, 2 o'clock I started or 1 quarter to 2, somewhere in there. Olivia, talk about her. Oh, talk about Olivia. Okay, Olivia. Okay. Thank you, Nick. Very welcome. I'm glad I streamed, but I will tell you something nice about something funny about Olivia. Is whenever we have a new baby in the family, or most people have a new baby, you know that the baby stayed, all um snuggled up in the womb, right? So you either swaddle the baby with a receiving blanket, or you put the baby in a swaddle blanket that's designed for swaddling. And so what you basically do is you cross the arms across her chest and you just bundle them up real tight. Do you know that Olivia will not settle if you bind her arms? Not bind them, but swaddle. Olivia does not like her arms to be swaddled. And I think that's kind of funny. So that's my Olivia story for the day. Leave her arms alone. And so she sleeps with her arms above her head, like she's under arrest, and she can sleep 3.5, 4 hours that way. You swaddle her up, and she'll scream her head off. So that's my Olivia story. Okay, guys, I love you. I love you all. I want to thank you so much for being here. You make me feel really, really good. You make me feel really, really empowered in the sense that you've given me a sense of calm that I need in my life right now. So thank you so much. When I started to stream, wait a minute. When I started to stream, because then Shell came on. I'm not, Della, can you repeat that comment? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Oh, Jess, your son didn't like to be swaddled either? That's so interesting because we could swaddle Demetrius until he was like 2 months old. Olivia was barely 3, 4 days old before we realized that's why she was crying so much. We just didn't know why. Love you too, Jess. So very welcome. I'm going to wait one more minute because I need to understand Della's comment, because there's Shell Artie and then Michelle's coloring corner. We call her Shell. So I'm a little confused on Della's comment. When I started, because then Shell comes up. Oh, I see. So Shell Artie will be on sometime this afternoon. Okay, got it. Got it. All right, so I'll wrap it up. Maybe I'll save this for my next stream on Tuesday. I will just keep this little tray that I have, drop them in there, and then next Tuesday I will pick up on this. Thank you so much for everybody. Okay, so Shell Artie just started. So it's a perfect time for me to end. I probably will get a bite to eat, and then I will join Shell Artie's stream. Love you, everybody. Thank you so much for being with me and for keeping me entertained. Bye-bye, all.